Ever wonder what it's like to drown? Story of opposites. There's peace in water, like it's holding you, whispering in low tones to let it in. And every problem in the world will fade away. But then, there's this thing in your head, and it's raging, lighting every nerve with madness. To fight. To survive. And all the while, this question lingers before you. Have you had enough? It's funny. You could pass a lifetime without ever facing a choice like that. But it changes you forever. For that, I thank you, old friend. You never did know when to walk away. Stubborn to the end. Deal's changed. It's a little crude, I'll admit. The base violence necessary for change. But we both know Topside won't listen to anything else. I don't have to. I just need to scare them. They won't dare set foot in the underground again. For respect. Opportunity. Everything they've denied us. We shared a vision, Vander. A dream of freedom. Not just for the lanes, but the whole of the underground, united as one. The nation of Zorn. Do you even remember? I trusted you. And you betrayed me. Now you still don't understand. Can you imagine what it's like? When your blood mixes with the filth and the river toxins eat through your nerves. Oh, I hated you for what you'd done. But as time passed, so did my hate. And I was left with an understanding. The only way to defeat a superior enemy is to stop at nothing, to become what they fear. I hated you, but you kept my respect. Until you made peace with them, played lapdog after everything we suffered. Perhaps. But now you do. Shimmer, we have the power. We can finally realize our dream. Brother. You die for the cause, but you won't fight for one. Now I'll show you what you really are. You have my congratulations. But I'm afraid this will be a very short reunion. Have you heard the rumor? Vander the Coward fled town with his children. And they were never seen again. I knew you still had it in you. Hello, little girl. Where's your sister? It's okay. We'll show them. We will show them all. There are always mishaps in battle. The Firelights were her target, and most are dead. We. Who's we? I expect better from you than excuses. It was your job to make sure things went smoothly. You failed. Don't disappoint me again. The world's growing smaller every day, thanks to the Hex Gates. And now, we're cut off. The Topsiders are leaving us further and further behind. What happened? I'm asking you. Your sister's gone. You know that as well as I do. Today's screw-up will set us back weeks. I need to know that I can rely on you. I'm doing this for us, Jinx. All of us. The sons and daughters of Zon deserve more than their runoff. I know. Savika will clean up today's mess. She'll suffice. You should focus on your gadgetry. Take some time. Take it anyhow. I don't need favors. I need you to do your job. The Firelights have been a thorn in both our sides. They ambushed my shipment at the Hex Gates on the same day as the attack. It seems to me the Council has its culprit. We've accomplished a lot together, Marcus. Sheriff, and there is more yet to achieve. I hope you can remain a part of it. For their families. From an anonymous, concerned citizen.
Half a dozen enforcers, dead! Enforcers, dead! A building blown to pieces! Do you have any idea what you've done?
Sheriff, what a lovely surprise. What is truth but a survivor's story? Good thing you've located proof of the Firelight's involvement. Imagining yourself a hero. One final act to make you the martyr you've always seen yourself as. He's faltering. You need to weaponize the Hex Tech soon. Once we've cracked their prize, Topside will have no power over us. You're the only one I can trust with this, Jinx. Fear haunts us all, child. I almost drowned in these waters. Vander wasn't the man you thought he was. I've got a new one for you. That day, I let a weak man die. And another was reborn. Betrayal. That pain that feels like it'll eat you from the inside out can either break you or forge you into something greater. You need to let Powder die, so the fear of pain will no longer control you. You're strong now, just like you were always meant to be. Jinx is perfect. You're making a mess. From the dead. About time Daddy joined us. You were so busy, little Ren here saw me in. Can't you see we're playing? You remember our old friend Vi, don't you? Vander's daughter? She was about your age. Her father went on a long trip, and Daddy here assured me that she left with him. But it seems she never made it. Isn't that sad? Could you imagine being separated from your father? She's in the lanes. There's an enforcer with her. A girl, roughly the same age. Then of what use are you? Everyone makes mistakes, right? What's important is that we don't repeat them. My people are tracking Vi and this Caitlin. They cannot be allowed to resurface. Do we understand each other? Oops. Oh, so sorry. Accidents happen. Vander's prodigy. I've regretted that we've never had the opportunity to speak. I have freed her. Candidly, I thought you were the prize of your second-hand family. But Jinx. Oh, she is more than I ever imagined. You don't know your limits, girl. It's what got Vander killed, and what drove your sister away. And it's why I'm here right now. How many problems can one girl cause? Ridge. Marcus is following my orders, preventing Vi and Caitlin from returning. I've had enough headaches. I need to find Jinx. We aren't due for an assembly. You're all wondering, are you? The border issue is temporary. Jinx will deal with it. Oh, you don't recognize it. Have you forgotten where we came from? The mines they had us in? Air so thick it clogged your throat. Stuck in your eyes. But I pulled you all up from the depths. Offered you a taste of topside. And fresh air. I gave you life. Purpose. But you've grown fat and complacent. Too much time in the sun. We came from a world where there was never enough to go round. Thin. That is why we fight. Do you remember? Don't forget again. Good meeting. Where have you been, Jinx? I can explain. I didn't know. Marcus never told me she was in Stillwater. I wanted to protect you. She and the Enforcer are back for the crystal. Not for you. Have you forgotten how she left you? Who found you? Who cared for you? Gave you a home? I am your family. Everyone else betrays us. I need you. Now more than ever. You have to complete the weapon. You think I can't see that? She can take it. Jinx! Jinx! She won't die, Doctor. She can't. What have you done? Say what you want about the late sheriff. He had his uses. We'll buy another. We all mourn the loss of your son, Rennie. At least we have the solace of knowing he died fighting for our cause, instead of some petty personal dispute, as so often occurs here. Help her with the body. I'm busy. You with him, are you? You're too young to remember what the Undercity was before it became an enterprise. We had nothing. You know what bore us through those times? Loyalty. Brothers and sisters back to back against whatever the world threw at us. Now I'm forced to share the air with parasites like you, who leech off their legacies. That's a risk I've known all my life. But I still believe in loyalty. I would have had your son killed for this, though I suppose we're ahead on that account. Get out. Were you tempted? Perfect place for an ambush. And you without your hammer. This city has a short memory. Far be it from me to stand in the way. I give you credit for your stunt. Boy, didn't think you had the stomach. But the big display followed by a request for parley. You're tipping your hand. You're afraid. Well, well. Not the fresh-faced Academy pledge, are you? You want peace, this is the price. They weren't her crimes. She was working for me. 1,000 times I've imagined this moment. Never like this. All we ever wanted. The boy didn't even haggle. And what do I lose but problems? Is there anything so undoing as a daughter? Her name is Jinx. She's lying. You'll be with her a day before she realizes you aren't that girl anymore, and turns her back on you. The topsiders offered me everything. Independence, a seat at the table, all in return for you. They can all burn. Everyone betrays us, Jinx. Vander, her. They will never understand. It's only us. You're my daughter. I'll never forsake you. You see, now finish it. I never would have given you to them. Not for anything. Don't cry. You're perfect. This is Silco, and I see all of the things you're doing. And I love it. 1,000 times I've imagined this moment. I know sometimes your mind is unquiet, but it's okay. It will be okay. Nothing is either as good or as bad as it seems at the time. Breathe. That's what I'll do. And breathe. Kill here often? You had my heart from a mile away. Right. Shall I carve my name into you for you to remember? You're mine. Well, it's just us. Tell me your secret. You made me wish I had 2 good eyes. My lovely. I love you endlessly. Hello, my lovely. Come here, my lovely.